Hi there, welcome to my channel. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot. Here to do a cusp reading for you. This one is for Taurus-Gemini. See what's going on for you and the person that you're thinking about. But first we're going to talk about your cusp a little. Taurus-Gemini is May 19 to 24. That is the cusp of energy as far as the characteristic goes. So let's talk a little bit about it this time. I'm not going to talk very long about your sign. We can do it other times too. But just to give you a flavor for things, the Taurus-Gemini personality. So in many ways, they talk about the Taurus-Gemini as the perennial adolescent, that you can be kind of a grown-up kid. So that you have a quality about you that keeps you forever young. That might mean that you're goofy, you have a good sense of humor, but you're high energy. And you can really be persuasive and you can convince others of things. And you can be charming and highly energized and communicative, and that can be a really great connective quality, but the high energy side makes you feel jubilant and young, and that's something that probably stays with you your whole life. But you do have a desire to do a lot of things. You like to stay busy. You're probably also very flexible and versatile, so you can just do a lot of things. You do things well, and you do a lot of things. And you do a lot of them, so you can wear yourself out. Caution point for Taurus-Gemini can be burnout. And you may need to learn to limit yourself a little bit and go deeper on certain things that you explore rather than just putting yourself out there in so many millions of ways. It's probably beneficial to slow down or at least kind of explore one thing more than another so you feel you're getting some depth. But you are a dynamo, Taurus-Gemini. You also love to talk. You love to talk about what you're pursuing and talk a lot. And people know that about you. You're a talker. Have no problem with conversation. Nothing dull about you. There's always a good story to tell, life of the party kind of thing for some of you, not everybody. And yet you do value talking and thriving on verbal exchange. You're very good at it too. The only issue to be aware of with a Taurus-Gemini personality is that they love talking so much that sometimes it can be like a one-way conversation. You have to be really careful not to just manipulate the conversation, not realizing it so that you're the one doing all the talking. It's very important. So because every cusp sign is a combination of two signs, there's a conflicting quality that we cuspers have in life. So it's just good to be aware that sometimes being a part of two signs can be challenging. The Taurian side of you is the earthly side, and the Gemini is like the quick thinking and expansive side. So, Taurus Geminis definitely do have, both positive sides of that, but for some of you on the more, I guess you could say, the unstable side of the spectrum, because we all have an unstable side of the spectrum and a positive, it can be destabilizing, to kind of have to wrestle with those two sides, is just to be practical, grounded, that side of you, and to kind of follow your intellectual curiosities and be more, I don't want to say flighty, but be more capricious and want to get into different things. You might have conflicts between the physical and the mental, sides of your personality. Like if you're into sensation and the grounded and the environmental side, you may not trust your intuition enough. You might mull over emotional matters longer than you have to. You might be insensitive to the feelings of others because you're a bit more in your head, Taurus-Gemini. So, you could use to be more sensitive to feelings of others. You could use to watch for your burnout, like I said. And the other thing is just be careful that you don't push people or jettison people out of your life too quickly. People aren't dispensable. So it's not just like when you're done with a certain relationship, you're done. Try to look for the value and the depth of your relationships, not just quickly make a judgment or quickly be finished with people, because sometimes Taurus Geminis can do that. And sometimes turn off your physical motor and take a break. Sometimes turn off your mental motor and take a break. Don't be afraid to confront your fears and insecurities. As far as attractions go, again, as a cusper, you're attracted to other cuspers, especially Taurus Gemini can be attracted to the Aries Taurus cusp, April 19 to 24, and the Sagittarius Capricorn, December 19 to 25. So, not that you're not attracted to other people and you have to look at your full charts and all those things, but that's just a top line reaction for you. So on your side of the house, Taurus Gemini, you have 7 of Cups, recent past Justice, near future Knight of Cups, on your mind the 9 of Wands, and in your feelings or the base is the Magician. Side of the person that the side of the reading is your person here that you're thinking about. Ooh, we have the Lovers in the middle for them. Recent past, the 3 of Wands, which just came up for another reading. Near future, the 4 of Cups. On their mind, the 6 of Cups. Wow. Base of the reading is the Chariot. So, interesting. And I'll pull a final card for each of you, but let's just kind of look at what we have, okay? So, the heart of your matter on your side, Taurus Gemini, you're like in the middle of making some choices. You would like to hold on to the positive sides of what went on. You would like to stay in the memory and the positiveness of this connection. You do have some options. You would like to do what's fair. You would like to get fairness and karma out of this and a right decision. But you are thinking about making an offer. You do want to manifest something. You're just being scrutinizing if this would be a good decision for you. You've been around the block with this person that you're thinking about. I think that you feel that you're at choice, but there's a side of you that has, you still have the romantic side, that could come through here. Just taking a sip, excuse me. Well, the question is it worth the chance? I mean, I do think that you're wondering what you could really create, manifest with this person, but there's a spark here. There's an attraction here. There's definitely a romance connection with you and a person. The person you're dealing with notices that in spades, they're very much aware of the connection with Lovers and the important decision and important connection at the heart of their side. And they also are thinking about the 6 of Cups. So they have the Lovers and the 6 of Cups, and they actually have the Chariot. So there's a decision here on their side for some reason they're contemplating moving forward with. They were evaluating this very carefully. You might have even recently or are in the midst of making an overture or thinking about one. Their back is a little bit to that, trying to analyze what's best for them. I think that they might have been burnt in the past by you. I do feel that that's a possibility. They still let their romantic side and their nostalgic side, the pure joy of the beauty of the connection in the past, is definitely still present for them. They haven't lost that. But they're wondering if you came back around, would it be good enough for them, or would it be enough? Like in the past, maybe you were not willing to give them too much. And this time around, they are a little more confident and they're questioning if you would be able to give them enough. That's what I'm feeling. So let's just look at one more card for you, Taurus Gemini. What's likely to happen, or what are you possibly thinking here? Queen of Wands. So you're still feeling the fire, with the Magician and the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. You're still feeling some, even though you're scrutinizing it, you're still feeling the fire, the energy, the attraction for them. So, I mean, there is a chance that you'll take that one step further. You do want what's fair. You're not going to do anything that doesn't feel fair to you. And in their side of the house, they might be willing to accept that. Ace of Pentacles. They might be willing to offer a new start to you. It has to be, to them, something that's well worth this as well. So it can't just be anything. They're in the Chariot mode. They want to move forward on something that's going to be balanced with their heart and mind. They don't want to skew off to be overly emotional, but they do feel for you. Between Lovers and Six of Cups, would they offer you something? I mean, they might. They might do a reconciliation with you. You know, Knight of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. I think both of you have an element of attraction, recognizing this is an important relationship. But I think that you've definitely been around the block with this person before. And you both have a healthy level of scrutiny around it. And if we were to do this again, you know, could it be done right, or would it be enough, even beyond the emotional and physical attraction side? So see what you think. Let me know. And I'd love for your comment if any of this resonated, or just a comment on the reading or a thumbs up. I certainly appreciate it. And I will be back again soon. Take good care.